We all want to reach that higher version of ourselves that we're meant to be and we know we can be. But in order to do that, you have to make certain shifts within your habits that align with that future version of yourself. And that is what today's video is all about. I want to share two simple habits that have had tremendous outsized impacts on the results I get in my life and align with that future version of myself. And hopefully you can implement these and get the same results yourself. They're very simple, easy to do, and they have upped my discipline and made me overall a happier person. So with that being said, let's get into today's video. I'm going to start this one off with a bang and go into the one that was the most difficult for me to implement, and it was getting on a consistent sleeping schedule. Guys, I can't tell you how many times I would have a couple of good days in a row and then I would fall off, and then another couple good days in a row and it would completely fall off, and there was just no structure behind my sleeping schedule. And so I had to get to the root cause of it. And so what I found out was I already knew I was naturally a night owl, but being a night owl was important to me because it was my personalized me time. And my me time, probably like yours, is very sacred and important to me. And it's something that I just love doing at night, fully focused on what I want to do, whether it's reading, watching TV, or just lounging around. And so I was very apprehensive about giving up my personalized me time. And so I found what the root cause was, and I knew that if I went to bed, that would end my me time and the next day would essentially be beginning. So I found what the root cause was and just forced myself to get past that hurdle once I acknowledged where it was coming from. And after that, once I had the consistency, structure, and familiarity of a sleep schedule, what I noticed was I was a lot more rested, so I was able to get up earlier. And since I got up earlier, I got a lot more things done on my list, and I was able to run through the day a lot faster than I would have if I was only going off of 5 or 6 hours of sleep. And then because of that, I was able to get to my me time earlier on in the night, and then I would have a good amount of hours to myself without sacrificing that quality time that is so important to me. And I would say aim for getting around 7 to 9 hours of sleep. I aim more for the 7 mark because I know that works well for me, but that range would be perfect because, as we know, and studies have backed this, improved sleep quality helps brain functioning, so cognitive abilities, problem solving, tackling all those issues. It helps decrease any type of health risks, that type of stuff. And also it puts you in a better mood to tackle on the day and, see your issues through without the drag and sleep deprived mess that we can usually be. So get out there, stay consistent with your sleep schedule, because I'm telling you, I was not a non-believer, but it was hard for me to implement because I didn't see the immediate benefits. But doing it consistently over months, those small gains and wins have extrapolated my success in so many domains of my life, and I know it can do the same for you. On to the second habit that has had a big impact on my productivity and discipline, and that is tackling my hardest tasks first. This feeds really well into the consistent sleep schedule because research also shows that when you sleep, your body restores and resets itself, and then in the morning, your cognitive abilities and willpower are at their peak. And what we want to do is take advantage of our biology here. We all have different tasks that we have to do during the day, but within those tasks, there's a hierarchy. Some tasks are easier and some are harder than others. And so the way I used to approach this is I would have a whole bunch of tasks, and honestly, there was no structure. I would kind of cherry pick which ones I wanted to do and went from there. And some days that ultimately led to my harder tasks being at the end of the day. And once I got to that point, I would be tired, I would feel drained, and it would honestly seem like a mountain that I just did not want to climb up. And so once I heard about this, I made a shift. I tried consistently for about a week or two with front-loading my day with my hardest task possible. And the benefits were just astronomical because First of all, I took advantage of my biology, like I said, and my willpower and attention were at their peaks, and I could feel it within my body because hard tasks from the day before that I left at the end seemed almost easy in the morning, and there was just an attention and awareness behind me tackling these tasks and a focus that I just didn't have later on in the day. And so once I got through that big task, everything else after that was light work. It was a cakewalk, and I felt amazing because I knew I didn't have anything harder than my biggest task at the beginning of the day coming forward to wreck and ruin my day at the end. And it really did make a distinctive shift in the way I tackle my problems, and I think it would do amazing benefits for you as well. Here's a little hack, because there are some problems out there that you just can't get through and you seem kind of stuck. So I've had this issue, and what I do is I take a break. If I feel like I'm wasting time, I'm not getting anywhere, and I'm not making the progress that I need, I'll take a step back and tackle tasks that I know that I can accomplish. And so once I get that dopamine hit from doing a couple of things on my to-do list and I've had a break, I'll come back and revisit that hard task, and either I'll be able to make a breakthrough and complete it when I wasn't able to before, or I'll make significant headway and progress, and then I'll carry it on and tackle it the next day. But either way, it's very important to kind of listen to your body and what your mind is telling you and be strategic in your placement of things, because if you're sitting there doing a hard task and you're not getting anything done, it's not productive to you or your time to keep hammering away at it knowing that it's a lost cause. Take a break, do something easier, and those dopamine hits will work wonders, and you'll be able to come back and tackle it and make a breakthrough in the way that you could to begin with. There you have it, guys. 2 habits that I've implemented in my day-to-day life that have worked wonders for me, and I really hope that they can work wonders for you too. And if you're already implementing them, please drop a comment below and let me know the long-term benefits and how long you've been doing it for. I really love to see people's progress, and I think we can all learn from each other's failures and successes. So with that being said, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have a good one.